Good morning, all you proud nerdy moms and dads. So here's the video that I said I would post about the home scale that we used, which was, I believe, back on the 3rd of January when we first started this. That stat was, sorry, I'm looking on my phone real quick, 275.2, as you can see right here. And then the next one I'm going to do is just the reason why I'm doing one today is because the one I'm doing now is just a picture of the scale. I stupidly forgot and didn't do the stats on, I think it was the 1st that I did it, February 1st. So here's a picture of that. It was 277.6. So that's where we're saying the one set of scales said that we lost like 4 pounds. Well, I lost 4 pounds. Sorry, I'm talking about me and my wife. But I lost 4 pounds. But this one says that we went up 2 pounds. So that's why I'm thinking there's pretty much a net zero if you go between the two. And then the last one that I have, which is kind of crazy, I did it this morning, and here's the stats for it. It's 269.8. And going forward with it, as you can see, it has all these stats underneath it. I'm going to try and post it this way for the most part going forward through this month. I might, like I said, I'm not going to be going to the gym much, especially with my calf injury. As soon as that's healed up, I'll probably start going to play racquetball once a week. That is something that'll carry over from last month that I did enjoy doing and my neighbor likes to do. So if I do go over to the gym, I will jump on the other scale we were using before because it kind of seems to do more of a full body thing. But mainly I'm going to be using the home one so we can keep it consistent. Anyway, there's the stats for it. But what I was going to say is that 269, what was it, 269.8, that was crazy because I had the 277.6 was on, I think it was the 1st when I got that. And today is the 3rd. So, or no, I think it was on the 31st I took that. No, it was actually on the 1st, I believe, in the morning. So basically in 3 days of diet, potentially, I'm not going to say it is because, I don't know, maybe that was skewed or something on the 277. But it looks like I lost like 6 pounds in 3 days of dieting, which I haven't been going that crazy. So I figured I might as well go with that right now with the dieting. I kind of said this before, but it's going to be kind of a loose diet. I did look up the V-Shred guy. He's got some stuff in there. Honestly, I'm not willing to take the time that it takes to do all those meals every time. It's like 20 to 30 minutes, even for a small meal. So I'm going to use some of his. He's got some good recipes for different spices to put on chicken and to put on salmon and some, just the proteins to spice them differently so you don't go crazy that way. I'm going to use, basic vegetables, keep with the greens and, carrots and stuff like that. The big thing, though, I must say, is I'm just going to try and keep my portions down, which I never did before. I may wait until full no matter what. I'm going to try and, like I said, not eat after 7 after dinner, basically. I'll try to have my snack or my dessert right after. This time I'm not going to have much of a dessert. I do have some chocolate-covered almonds they're dark chocolate-covered coconut almonds I got from Costco that I like a lot. They don't have a huge amount, so I'll take like 2 of those right after I eat dinner, so I've got something, so I'm not going nuts. My mornings are going to consist of probably mainly oatmeal, maybe some eggs. The problem is their diet stuff is a lot of it's egg whites, and I hate egg whites. I don't mind eggs by themselves, like mixed up. I like them. It's one of my food problems, I guess you'd say. I'm particular on my eggs. I pretty much only like them scrambled, fully scrambled, like no white showing. I can do like the over easy or over hard, whatever, but just the yellow. I don't like the white. That's my only thing I don't like. So the good old healthy way, supposedly, which my wife told me that they've supposedly changed that somewhat, that the yellow still can be healthy for you just because it's a good cholesterol. But anyway, I won't be doing eggs much. I'll be doing mainly sticking to oatmeal. I put some pecans in it. I put a little bit of honey and a little bit of brown sugar, not much. Just enough to keep it so it's not, not the greatest. So it tastes okay. That's when I'll be home. Like I said, I might eat eggs once in a while. I've got some protein shakes I really like. They're called the Core Power. I'll probably eat those a lot. That even might end up being my lunch sometimes. For lunches, there was some pre-cooked you can get that I didn't mind. from the store. It's got like salmon, fresh veggies in it. I think it's some potatoes. It's pretty good, pretty low calorie stuff. It was like I think $6, which for me, I'm a big go out to eater, especially on lunch, because it's kind of my getaway with work. I like to be able to kind of just get away from the day and just get something good to eat. So I'm spending, 12, $15 lately. It's kind of ridiculous for my meals. So $6 ain't bad. So I might get a couple of those, bring them to work with me. And they may end up being dinner sometimes, but it's just going to be basically, I'm going to be sticking to, for the most part, a protein and a carb. A protein and a veggie, maybe a little bit of carb here and there. That V Shred says there's something to do with carb stacking. I may look into that a little more over the couple weeks and see if there's a way to, do my carbs a little better. But I'm not going to fully just, stop it at all. The one that I did, that I would argue to my wife, and she would say, "Oh, it's a full on, just a restrictive diet," is a long time ago when I was, 28, 29. I went from, I lost basically I went down to 6% body fat. I don't know how many pounds that was, but it was like in a week. I went from like, I think 12 or 15, something like that. And all I ate was basically protein shakes, protein bars, and salads for lunch. I had like a chicken salad, something like that for lunch. And I did eat 5 times a day, which was good. But it's hard living off of protein shakes. So, and that just skyrocketed my metabolism. I was going crazy. It was, the funniest part was, I think on Sunday or Monday, I kind of crashed and I ate nothing but donuts for almost a full day. And I still lost another like 2 or 3 pounds. It was crazy how crazy my metabolism was through the roof. Now, and also granted, with that, I was taking some supplements, some caffeine supplements that I used to back then when I was a kid. Now I'm not going to really do much supplements. There is one that was kind of cool I like the idea of, but it's kind of pricey. And I'm like, I don't know. It's called Burn. It's through the V Shred. It's got some thermogenic, stuff that supposedly burns when you're sitting there. I don't know. I do a little bit of caffeine here and there. I actually have a supplement that I think has like 100 milligrams of caffeine, which isn't much in it. It's a little drink that I use once in a while, just to give me a boost. But as far as trying to lose weight, I'm not going to really use much supplements for that, just because, I don't know. I don't want to make it expensive. I do have a decent amount of pills that I take, just regular stuff. I've got like some mushroom stuff I take. I've got some, vitamin C, D, E, all those supplements, but that's, more just vitamins and minerals basically. And if you ever want to go over that kind of stuff, I believe that stuff helps as well. I had a surgery, I had a tonsillectomy, and I was able to call my boss 5 minutes out of surgery, out of waking up from anesthesia. I was able to eat solid foods the next day. I was able to talk to people like crazy. It was a crazy recoup from that. All I can attribute it to is I'm LDS, and I got a blessing from my uncle for that, which was amazing. I think that was a big part of it. And then also just these supplements that I take. A lot of the stuff that I take is like mushrooms, different mushroom-based supplements, and a lot of them are just for healing. So I think that could have helped. Plus the vitamin C has healing properties, garlic, all that. So anyway, if you ever want to get into that, I might get into that. So I'm rambling a bit here. So those are the stats. I'm going to keep on trying to do that every day, and I'll try and update my diet a little bit here and there, but that's kind of the basics of it. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm going to do a really good diet that's just kind of a basic diet, and I think that'll help. So I'm also going to do, as I said before, I'm going to do some snacks here and there in between. So basically I've got some jerky, and I didn't want to do the sugary stuff like the teriyaki. It's got basic jerky and a trail mix. It's got craisins for the sweetness. I didn't do any chocolate or anything like that. Just a lot of nuts. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, if you got this far. Yeah. Anyway, talk to you later.